Got the Dutch bus squad rolling down the lane, covering the cases no one dares to name. Sharing faces to the crowd in the night, travel to the places where they shine the light. Dutch has got no time for your petty little feud. Steel-toed boot if you're acting real crude. The mission is the cases, we stand for truth. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Screams her name but she ain't flinching, no. Betty stalks her shadows, we don't fear the law. Out here in the spotlight, covering the gaps. A squad that never folds, we ain't falling into traps. Dutch has got no time for your petty little feud. Steel-toed boot if you're acting real crude. The mission is the cases, we stand for truth. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Filling in the spaces on this twisted map, bringing out the justice, yeah, we bridge the gap. From the blocks to the blocks, we connect the dots. Dutch bus squad, always coming in hot. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Filling in the spaces on this twisted map, bringing out the justice, yeah, we bridge the gap. From the blocks to the blocks, we connect the dots. Dutch bus squad, always coming in hot. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use. Drama on the street, she ain't got no use.
Did y'all not see it? It was Duchess.
Going nowhere, going nowhere fast, 'cause you're running from the past. Can you hear me? I can't let go, no I won't let go. Can you hear me? I can't let go, no I won't let go. You forgot
Welcome to this crazy crew we call the Coffee Club. Are you the insane asylum? Grab your straitjacket and your padded room and welcome aboard.
Do you guys get my drift? Do y'all get when I'm smoking? Do you pick up what I'm putting down?
I'm not smoking what you smoking. Cause I don't know what the fuck you smoking.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And that's where we are today. Welcome, everybody. This is Missing Flyer Monday. My name is Duchess, and this is where we talk about true crime and missing cases. And we are going to be talking about a lot of missing flyers, but I thought we would start everything out with a bang because, you know, they love to talk about me. So I just, you know, we'll make them famous for just a few minutes. And why not? You know, this is the kind of Monday that I feel like I've had. So for all intents and purposes, Smiley, after I saw that rant that you went on.
Did y'all not see it? It was Duchess. Did y'all not see it? It was Duchess.
Listen, Linda, you might want to just go get some self-help, you know, just go check in with your people. Nothing shocks me anymore, I tell you. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I just logged off the internet and went and enjoyed some time with my husband. We did some things around the house. He went deep sea fishing. It was a great weekend. We just have to log off sometimes and get away from all of this insanity out here. So thanks for being here. If you don't mind, please go over and hit the like button and share this out. It helps to get all of the faces that we're going to talk about tonight out there with factual information so we can share that awareness, because you guys can get it in front of a group of people that might not subscribe to my channel or my Facebook or my Twitter. And that really helps these people. And by the way, I gifted 5 memberships. So welcome to the Dutch Bus Squad, all the members. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And for all of my people, let me get over here on my phone. I want to see if I can go back to find out who was gifted those memberships, because I wanted to welcome you guys in. Looks like Slim Hauser. Yay, Slim, you got a membership. Glitter is forever. So good to see you. Cypher Owl got a membership. Cow Gal, momming it up. Wow, momming it up. You got yourself a membership over here too. What you know about that? I don't even think I've ever seen you in my chat. Welcome to the Dutch Bus. Okay, sorry about that. We have Haunting Haley as a new member. Welcome to the Dutch Bus, Haunting Haley. And we also have Connie S., who's been a member for 2 months. So I just wanted to say thanks, guys. I really appreciate your support. Just want to say hey to everybody. I put a lot of you guys on the screen. Hey, T. Marie, it's good to see you. Hey, Elizabeth L. Are you in the building? Elizabeth L. I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you, because I know you had to put your little kitty down. So I wanted you to know that you were in my thoughts and prayers, because you've been through a lot lately. I love you, my sweet friend. Hey, Kathy 4. Hey, Akira. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Aries Poppins. Welcome to the Dutch Bus. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Hey, Meg. Thanks for being here. Hey, Baby Boop. How are you doing? Sunshine Madness. Good to see you. Anna Crabtree, thank you for being here. Chica. Smoking Lesson 101. She does 5150. Listen, I had to clip that and put that in there because I don't know. It just cracks me up. It cracks me up. Hey, Mo and Co. So good to see you. Oh, Lord, Chris. What you talking about, girl? Row, da dough. Every time I see that, it just cracks me up. Mind the Monsters, I just want to give you a shout out because I do want you to come on my channel sometime and talk to us about a couple of the cases, like you going to the car show down there in Florida and the people that you're advocating for. We'll have to coordinate that because I would really like for you to come and talk to my subscribers about some of the things that you do over there so we can shine a light on your channel as well. I'd like to have like a bunch of the different creators to come up here, and because, you know, we all share awareness together. And by the way, if any of the team wants to ever join me on panel while we're doing these flyers, Arctic, Mind the Monsters, Chico, you know, Kimber, you know, if anybody wants to join, please let me know because, you know, I feel like, well, Arctic's probably done a video on 90% of the flyers that I'm about to show because that man is working his tail off. Y'all make sure you're subbed up to these wonderful creators. Hey, Cupcake. So good to see you. Who's driving and do we need helmets? Well, I guess Kyle and the Duke could drive, but that I don't know how safe that would be. Thank you for being here. I know you were live earlier and I didn't want to disrupt. So, but I do appreciate you showing support and asking me to drop my link over there for the live stream because we got to get these cases out, y'all. There are so many people missing right now. It's insane. Hey, Peekaboo. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Paula. Hey, Note to Self. Hey, Rubber Ramada. If you guys are not subbed up to Rubber Ramada, y'all go show Rubber Ramada some love. She cracks me up. And this is Meathead. Look at that sweet baby. Looks just like my Harley. Rubber Ramada does a lot of body cam stuff, and it's some of it's pretty funny. So, and she streams late night. It's usually midnight, 1 o'clock when I'm working on some research, you know, working on flyers. I'll catch her live and I'll just go over there and listen. Make sure you're subbed up to Rubber Ramada. We want to show her some love. So I just want to make sure that I've caught everybody. Chris is driving. Chris, you be safe out there. Oh, Cupcake, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Now, listen, I got some true crime, y'all, in my own backyard. Yes, yes. And I'm going to bring the tea to y'all first because, I mean, it's already public knowledge, but I witnessed this whole situation, and it was wild, y'all. It was wild, wild, wild. I had a state trooper pull up at one of my neighbors' houses, and it made me a little nervous because I couldn't understand, when a state trooper comes to your house and he didn't follow you in a vehicle, it makes me believe like somebody's been hurt in an accident. Oh, that happened. That happened, but it's not like you think. So this went on for about 6 hours on Friday, and it was pretty wild. So I want to let y'all know exactly what happened before we get started. So Chico says, Dutch, can you take a sec to explain you doing coverage of each state and we vote each week really quick? Absolutely. So let me tell you how this started. I have had subscribers and some members reach out to me because they wanted me to go live more than once a week, but I had cut it back because I was traveling out of town to my mom and dad's, taking care of them. But since I've broken my hand, I've got a lot of extra time on my hand, my single hand. Okay. So I said, you know what, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll implement a Thursday night stream. And I was asked if I could feature a different state every Thursday, including Mexico and Canada. And I said, that sounds good. I don't even know where to start. And I had a few suggestions. Why don't we let the subscribers and members pick? We can vote on it. midstream or whenever in the live stream, we'll do a vote, and I'll let you guys pick what state we're going to cover. So that's how it all began with Kylie and the state of Ohio. And Cash drove Ohio to to the moon, and that's how we started covering missing in Ohio. And it's just to shine a light on all of these different places, because normally the people that the cases that I focus on and people that I advocate for are here in the Carolinas, because I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm from North Carolina originally, so I do share a lot of focused cases and missing flyers in the Carolinas. However, I have a lot of subscribers from all over. And so by request, just like my TikToks, by request, I am implementing this second live stream so we can try to get more faces shown out there. Because if you guys see the faces, you can always screenshot my screen from your phone. I shared all of these on my Facebook page, Duchess Discussions. We can have the one of the mods to drop my link to my Facebook page. Some of these are on my Twitter. A lot of them are on my YouTube community wall, and they're also in the Discord, which, by the way, Discord is a perk for the members of the top 3 membership links. You get a link to Discord. It's a perk that memberships actually help to pay for. So that's why it's a perk. And I hope that did I cover everything, Chico? Let me go over here to the chat, y'all, because I was honed in because my ADHD was on tilt-a-whirl, because hubby was in here with the dog and I didn't want her to jump on the laptop and take us to the moon. Okay, let me pop over here. Hey, Drifty Rabbit. By the way, Drifty is Mind a Monster's sister, and she makes these true crime tumblers. And I'm thinking about purchasing some. I'm going to have Drifty Rabbit maybe make me some. I got to get in touch with you, Drifty. And maybe we'll do another giveaway soon. And so I want everybody to put a 1 in the chat if you would be interested in me doing another members giveaway for a couple of special tumblers. Because I still have a tumbler that went unclaimed from the Halloween party, and I've asked that person to reach out to me, and they never did. So you know what? We're going to have another drawing, because I'm not just going to hang on to it if no one reaches out to me. I've given... let's see, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's been 6 months. So I feel like that's been ample time. So we're going to do it again. But I would like you to do that, Drifty Rabbit, because I like to, show my appreciation and do a giveaway. So, hey, Kimber, good to see you. Yes, you get more Dutch for the missing. I got to go back up here and chat. Hey, Bo, it's good to see you. Oh, and I got to show you something from this lady right here, too. I got to go down here and see what y'all are voting in the chat. So, if you might like to win a tumbler, put a 1 in the chat. If you're interested in something like that, put a 1 in the chat and let me know. Chatty, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the 5 on it, Chatty. I love your little fur baby. So sweet. Hey, late girl. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Cupcake has a case from Pennsylvania directly in your family. Well, Cupcake, you can send me an email. My email's right here on the bottom of my screen, duchessforthemissing@gmail.com. And listen, on Thursday, we're going to be doing Oklahoma, and I'm going to ask Arctic Fox to come on panel because that's his area. If you have a case from Oklahoma, and you want to send me a flyer so I can make sure to cover it, you can email me. You can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. You can drop it to me in the Discord. Send it to Mind a Monster. Send it to Arctic Fox. Reach out to Chico. Reach out to somebody and let me know if you have a case in Oklahoma that you want me to, feature their flyer. And I'll be happy to do it. Because when you guys give it to me at the last minute, sometimes it, it gets a little crowded because there's so many people missing in these states. So if you want something featured, reach out to me in advance and let me know. And on Thursday's live stream, whoever is at that live stream, you guys get to submit the state that you want me to cover next. And then we're going to do a poll. You guys get to vote on the next state that we're going to cover. Cupcake, if you don't know how to use Discord, you're not required to ever come over there. And it can get dicey. Some people don't like it. Because, well, Discord can cause discord. You know, it can be a place where a lot of nefarious things happen, but we don't put up with that mess in my personal space. I won't put up with it. We're there for the cases. We have a place where we can chat, laugh, share recipes, and just, you know, tell everybody good morning, have a great day, all of that kind of stuff. But you know, we don't sit over there and stream other channels and talk shit about people and all of that. Like, that's not what it's for. I ain't got time for all of that. I'm grown. I got grown people stuff to deal with. So, hey, Taylor, it's good to see you. I got a lot of ones, so it looks like there's a lot of people that'd be interested. I see Arctic Fox also got his No More Stolen Sister shirt. Thank you so much for sharing that picture with me. That was awesome. Wait, you make them too? Well, I might have to get one from you too, Chris, for a giveaway. Hey, Shelly M. I don't know if y'all saw my Tumblr, but when we take a little break, I'll have hubby to bring it to me. I will be on again on Thursday at 8:30. And then on Mondays, I'm live at 7:30. I'm trying to stick to a schedule because I'm hoping that it'll help people. Hey, Twin Thing. So good to see you. Hey, Florida Storm Chasing Adventures. I hope you've been well. Hey, Terry Dean. I love my Dutchie t-shirt. Get you one. They're super soft. Yeah, my bonfire store, all the proceeds go to a 501c3. So please head over to the bonfire store and you can check out the merch over there. I think it's an amazing thing that we can pay it forward. Little Daisy says Missouri has over 600 missing, one being from 1964. That's a lot, Little Daisy. And we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We have an entire year to kick out 50 states and do some cases in Canada and Mexico. So, hey, mother of two boys. So good to see you. Chico's going to ask her aunt. She lives in Oklahoma on a reservation. Yes, that would be great. I would appreciate that very much. If I've missed anybody in the chat, I apologize. Hey, hello to everybody. Now, real quick, I want to share something with you guys. Let me get over here to the top here. By the way, Michelle Macklin made this of me, and I don't know how. I don't know how you can purchase one but I just had to share that with you. That she sent that to me. Tell me that's not the cutest thing that you've ever seen. Isn't that something? I have no idea where she made it, but that would be incredible if I could buy that. So just a big shout out to Michelle for sending me that because I thought it was so daggone cute. I think she's had a lot going on with work and stuff, you know. So, but she might be in here later. Wait, you need that in a bobblehead for your trophy wall. Lord, please don't make me a bobblehead. If somebody makes me a bobblehead out there, I'm not gonna know what to do. Look at Hartley. Look at the little Hartley down. So cute. Y'all, I just had to share that with you. Oh my gosh. Now I want to shout out my very sweet friend that's in the chat, CLK. Creations real quick too before we get started. Because I asked her to make me a swag for my front door. And listen, I picked out my colors, and then hubby said, I just can't do Florida colors, the Gators. And if Carrie's listening, I know she's a Gator fan. If she hears this live stream, Carrie, if you're listening to this, don't hit the down like button. I mean, the dislike button. Because of that, she's probably laughing. Just know that she changed out all the ribbon so that it would match the Georgia Bulldogs, because she is an amazing person. And listen, I support small creators that, listen, he's fired. You see that? And I cannot wait to get it in the mail, but I just had to share this picture because she made this swag wreath for me. And it's got little fish and seashells and a starfish for my front door. And I love it so much. I love it so much. If you guys want to support creators that are out here making things, please go over and support Kim CLK Creation Designs. She's a beautiful soul, and I really appreciate her creating this for me and being so patient with my husband. The Duke appreciates you more than you know. So, and thank you, mods, for dropping the creators that are in this chat their links. There's Rubber Ramada, Mo & Co., Mind of Monsters, Arctic. You are the bomb.com. Look at you. I mean, boom, boom, boom. Arctic is one of the hardest working people that I know. I tell you what. Wait, your team sent you a shirt? I sent the pic in Discord. Hang on, let me go to Discord. Yeah, I see that. That's par for the course right there. Y'all, he got a shirt and it says, "You can't scare me. I have a crazy sister." Oh, yeah. He's got a bunch. He's got a bunch. For sure. Yeah, and Michelle, listen, Michelle, and I think she's been focusing a lot on her books. You know, my best friend and admin queen moderator, Michelle, she is a children's author, and she is on Amazon. If somebody could drop her link. She writes children's books, and they are amazing. I think she actually wrote a book for Cold Case Crystal's kids. And I think she like put their names in the book. Like, she's so amazing. You know, she's doing her own thing. And, you know, we got to support each other. And they can't always be here, you know, but she tries her best. She's probably burning the candle at both ends, y'all. So y'all go show her some love. She would really like that very much. No maroon, white, and black, ma'am. You can get out of here with those South Carolina Gamecocks. Oh, you're cracking me up. I'm so behind in chat. Y'all got to give me a second. I'm trying to get down here. I know. You know how hubbies are. Flies, thank you so much for the 10 on it. I love you too, sweet friend. I hope you're doing good. And I just love your avatar. Look at the fly with the eyeballs on it. Look here, BJ. I got cute flies on the coleslaw over here. I don't got flies on the fly strip. I got flies on the coleslaw. Nonsense. Thank you for the $9.99. She says, thank you for all you do. Please hit the thumbs up button for Duchess. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you're feeling better. I was worried about you. Having the stomach flu and stuff like that is so yuck. Yes, it did have matching beach ribbon. I should have uploaded a picture. It was gorgeous. It was coral and like an aqua blue and like a royal blue. And I loved it. But my husband was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, we cannot hang that on the front door. Everybody's going to think we're Florida fans. And Kim, you were so precious to entertain him and make the Georgia wreath, and I just want to thank you so much. That really means a lot to me, and I'm so daggone excited to get my wreath. You're passing out ice water. Yes, her children's books are precious. I bought some for my nieces and nephews too. Connie S., if you are a member of the top 3 tiers, there's a 99-cent tier, which doesn't have a link to Discord. But if you're a member of the top 3 tiers, it's on my community wall on the members. Yes, ma'am. That's where you can get it. If you have any trouble, let me know. I appreciate that, Cupcake. Hey, Jason. Hope you're doing good. Baton Rouge said you could do purple and gold for LSU. Now, that would be a pretty wreath, too. If you're an LSU fan, right? Yeah, right there, Connie. If you can't get in, let me know, and I'll post another one after this live stream, because we got some new members. So I try to do it after my live streams. So it should, I should be able to post one after this. Fly balls. Oh my gosh. You got Mardi Gras? All right. Well, I had to, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. And thank you, Michelle, for making the SWAT edition Dutch bus doll for me. I wish I could really buy that, though. Wouldn't that be so cool? Now, I'm going to tell you about this case that happened in my neighborhood before we get started, because, well, it's true crime, and that's what we talk about over here. And this is definitely true crime. So the cops that pulled up at my house, I had to sit out there and watch for quite some time. And thank you, the 5 canes, for the $9.99. Here's for your mental health. Lord knows you deserve it. I appreciate you. So, of course, I'm doing my own investigation in my own neighborhood. Well, come to find out, this car pulled in the neighborhood and went past the state trooper. And, of course, he jumped out and started running at the car. And I was like, oh, my gosh, this isn't good. So the way that it played out was this lady, who happens to not be related to my neighbor, but, well, unfortunately knows the neighbor. This is her. This is Kayla Tisdale. She's 36 years old. And Kayla was leaving my back of my neighborhood and went to pull out on the Sea Mountain Highway. And I'm not sure exactly what must have transpired. My other neighbor and I, we did go up to the scene of the accident, which is just at the very end of the street behind my house. And apparently a motorcyclist was coming down the road. And this is the trigger warning. This is the scene when we got there. He is not there because he's already been transported to the hospital. She apparently pulled out at the end of this street right here. Can you guys see my end of my street? Pulled out. This guy runs into the side of her vehicle. She takes out a sign over here in this grassy area and then proceeds to go this way to the left. He's not going to make it, Arctic. He passed away at the scene. Sure enough. He sure did. Connie, welcome to the members. We're so glad to have you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Hey, and Anthony, thank you for being here. Yeah, just right behind my house. And that young lady right there, well, she didn't make some very good decisions. Sadly. Y'all please pray for this man's family. I'm still waiting for an update, but I do think I see that WBTW News put out an article about it today. She's in jail with no bail. She was trying to get away from the cops because what actually happened, I found out after talking to my neighbor, was after the guy hit her vehicle and she took out the sign, she proceeded on the way to go pick up her young child at the local elementary school just a few miles from my house. And then she returned to the scene with the child in the car and then fled the scene again. She fled the scene to begin with. So here you can see she has child endangerment charges, commits certain drug and alcohol related vehicle offenses with a minor in the vehicle, pretrial no bail set, along with child passenger restraint system article violation charges. Also felony driving under the influence, death results, hit and run duties of driver involved in accident with death, operating vehicle with missing or incorrectly displayed license plate, operating uninsured vehicle, and duties of driver striking fixtures upon or adjacent to the highway. This is all public information from my county's website, horrycounty.gov. By the way, she actually didn't test for alcohol. She had prescription medications in her pocketbook that apparently she had taken, but that still counts. That child had no business being in the car with her. And accountability is hard. The sad part is that the child is the one that suffers in this too, because, well, now she's going to lose her parent. And this man has lost his life. And it breaks my heart because this should have never happened. My husband and I both are motorcyclists, and safety is always paramount. And these are the people that we have to look out for, because you just never know when there's going to be a situation like this. And this message is to say, please don't drink and drive. Please don't take medications that can impair you and put people at risk. No, she was not drinking cupcakes. She had taken prescription medications, supposedly, according to the information that I obtained from the neighbor. So, and obviously she tested positive for something, because she got a driving while impaired. You saw the things that I just shared. So it's heartbreaking. It truly is. Vibrator, you're going to make me cry. Thank you for gifting 50 Duchess memberships. You are the first person to ever gift 50 memberships on my channel. You just choked me up, bro. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That really means a lot. If you have received a membership from the sweetheart Vibrator 619, please thank him for his kindness. Y'all, welcome to the Dutch Bus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Vibrator. That means the world to me. I appreciate it. If you received a membership, please thank Vibrator. Welcome to the Dutch Bus, guys. I appreciate you. Look at all those greens. Look at all that. That makes my heart sing. I really appreciate you. Hey, Allie. I'm so glad to see you. But I just wanted you guys to know that these things can happen close to home. That's right, past the Dutchie. Thank you, Vibrator. And you are special to me and the Duke, and we really appreciate you being here. Thank you for supporting. There is a song called The Double Dutch Bus. I love that song. I'm going to have to see if I can get the copyright thing to it. Maybe I can add it to one of my intros sometime. So, but I wanted to let you guys know because some of these cases do happen close to home, sometimes too close to home, you know, and it's hard to really cover the cases that are close to us. It really is. But this is important because that could have been me and my husband. It could have been some of my other neighbors that ride motorcycles. This man lost his life. And it's not good. And I'm just waiting to find out if the family is going to come forward. I have not really seen anything much about it. So I was going to look over here to see if there had been any updates because, you know, the news doesn't always get right on top of it immediately. So let me see what the top. Oh, let's see. I see an article right here. It's got a video right here. I definitely want to hear what they have to say about it. Arctic, you're like the best mod ever. I hope Michelle's okay. Allie, have you talked to Michelle? Is she okay? I hadn't seen her. She might not be feeling good. Y'all say a little prayer for Michelle. She might just be busy. Of course, I hadn't checked Discord either. She probably got stuff going on. Hey, Butter. Thank you for being here. Let's check out this video here.
They're also investigating after one person is dead from riding on a moped that was hit by an SUV earlier today. Officials say Stephen Marshall was hit while riding his moped yesterday. Highway Patrol says it all happened around 1:30 on Sea Mountain Highway near Morgan Avenue outside of Little River. The moped was traveling westbound when the SUV turned and hit it. This incident remains under investigation.
So it was a moped. Well, I couldn't tell in the mess because it was everywhere all over the road. But nonetheless, a man lost his life. So I wanted to give you guys an update on that. Well, Chris, if you know where that is, then you know where I am. There's no secrets now. Listen, I'm not afraid to let anybody know where I'm at. Because other people have already put it out there. I've already been doxxed. So it is what it is. However, let me get back over here to the chat. on my StreamYard. Look at Arctic dropping all these daggone links. Don't expect my finger on the phone to thank 50 new people. You're a mess. You're a mess. I don't expect it. Yeah, prayers for his family, for sure. Prayers for Stephen's family. Yeah, no chance on a moped, Elizabeth. That's a fact. Where did lip cake come from? I was getting ready to ask you, Allie, when I just saw your comment up here. Lip cake. Who in the world is that? That's right. I got a boxer fracture. So if you F around, you just might be the next one. It's a fact. I start my orthopedic rehab on Wednesday. So hopefully that's going to go better than expected because I still have spot hand. For sure. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, I just wanted to give you the details. Also, another update is that Amber Ray Johnston, I did talk to her mom, and the coroner's office did call, and she called me to let me know that the coroner's office has signed off on the death certificate for Amber because they have enough forensic evidence to prove that it is Amber. Now, the DNA, the complete DNA composite that they are putting together with the DNA samples from the femur found with the, with the remains, they took samples. That will go to Massachusetts and continue to be fully processed in its entirety. However, there is enough forensic evidence to say that it is Amber Ray Johnston. So her remains were released to a funeral home. And I'm going to go over here and share this with you guys. Just got to grab this link so I can drop it in the chat if you guys want to go over and leave a message for Sharon and for Amber and her family. This is the link to her obituary. And get back over here. I want to see if I can pull this up. Okay, here we go. Amber Ray Johnston, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, age 40, died 8/22/2021. A kind, gentle soul passed on. She wasn't rich or famous. She wasn't even what most would consider successful. She deserved better than what life dealt her, but she played the cards without complaint. She was loved by many in her hometown and will be deeply missed by her family and friends. Her name was Amber, a daughter, a mother, a grandmother, and a friend. We will miss her the rest of the days we have here on earth. Amber passed away sometime in August of 2021 under unknown circumstances. We never gave up the search to bring her home. Born on March 5th, 1985 in Greenburg, Pennsylvania, she was the daughter of Sharon Baker Johnston and the late Timothy Scott Johnston. In addition to her mother, Amber is survived by her children, and she's also survived by a grandchild that she never got to meet. Also surviving are numerous aunts, uncles, and cousins. Amber will be laid to rest beside her beloved grandma and Pap at Hillview Cemetery in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Amber would love you to visit her on top of the hill where she will rest for eternity. For additional information on service details, you can reach out to the family directly. So I wanted to share that with you guys. No problem, Terry Dean. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Dragon. Hey, Doodlebug. Hey, Cat's Eye. Hi, Nicole. You're in Pittsburgh? Well, we appreciate you being here, Cupcake. Yep. That seems like, well, it's been 3 years. It's been a long time, Chris. We did as much as we could, and it's not the outcome we hoped for. It is heartbreaking. And, you know, sometimes Sharon goes back and watches these live streams because she said that when she retires, what she wants to do is continue to advocate for people who are missing and help them by sharing what she went through in searching for her daughter in hopes that she can be a source of strength for other families who have missing people, which I think is amazing. I think it's amazing. I think so too, Rubber Ramada. Sharon did say that she had a very difficult time writing that, but I told her she did a beautiful job. Hey, Michelle, everybody was asking if you were okay. And I said, well, she's probably busy. She's probably been a Monday. She's probably working. I said, hopefully she's okay. We all know you're working on your books and stuff. I'm so glad you joined us. I hope you're doing all right. Everything's good. Yes, at least now the family has some type of closure. But she doesn't have justice, unfortunately, and that's something that Sharon is going to try to pursue, is getting answers as to how exactly this happened. So, Arctic Fox says, parents make the best advocates, in my opinion. I think so, too. I think it's admirable myself. Appreciate you being here, Doodlebug. If you guys aren't subbed up to Doodlebug A4RC, you need to go check her channel out. She does a lot of advocating, talks about cases, shares factual information, gives a space that's safe for families to tell their stories. Her and Kimber. I appreciate both of you being here, as well as Mind the Monsters too. So, but you're okay, sis? Everything's good? All right, let's see what I've got next. Also, we had talked about me giving away some shirts for Sebastian to keep his awareness and factual information out there, as far as like some more t-shirts. Remember, we had the giveaway for the t-shirts, and I was thinking about giving away some more t-shirts. And I called the place in Mississippi where I got the other shirts, and they haven't called me back. So I did make a little call to Chris and Katie, and we had a short conversation and just checking in, see how everything was going. I wanted to let you guys know that, because I wanted to know. if I could get some more shirts. Now, I think Chris and Katie told me they could send me some shirts that I could give away. But, we really don't know who will win the drawing for the shirts or what size we might need. So I'll try to work out the details in that. But so I think I just might, was just going to purchase some and give those away. But after talking to Chris and Katie, she told me that she would like it if I could create a t-shirt for Sebastian and that I could put it on my bonfire store. And so the proceeds in Sebastian's honor would go to a 501c3 that Chris and Katie selected. And if that's something that you guys think would be a great idea, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments of the video, or you can let me know in the comments in the chat. So I've been working up a couple of ideas. And I did send those to Katie. And so I'm just waiting for her to get back to me. And then they will let me know the nonprofit that they would like to select. And I appreciate Katie allowing me to do that for them so that we can keep Sebastian's face out there. And that way, if anybody wanted to get a shirt, I will make it for the minimum cost, with whatever, amount that is, that would be donated, that would go towards, we'll talk about it. But I wanted to let you guys know that and see. Looks like everybody thinks so far. I see a lot of positive feedback from it. Oh, Chris, you're very sweet. She says, Dutchie, you're an amazing human with a huge heart of gold. I appreciate you and your friendship. Well, that means the world to me. I appreciate that. Vibrator. Thank you so much. That really means the world to me. Thank you. I will definitely do that. You are so amazing, Vibrator. You have blessed me immensely. Thank you. Hey, Titanium. So that way, you'll know where your money's going if we do it for the 501c3. Thank you, Vibrator. So this is kind of an idea of what I've worked up so far. This will be on the back of the shirt. Now, on the front, it's just going to have a infinity autism symbol that says Find Sebastian Rogers. I don't think I loaded the front up. I don't know why I didn't load that up. Not sure why it didn't load up, but the shirt will look something like this on the back. And I told her I could put it on the front if she changes her mind and she wants to, put that on the front, then we can do something like that on the front. But I'm working up a couple different ideas because I want them to, we'll put the shirt that they would like for us to have. But on the pocket, it will have like that same infinity symbol that you see right here. It will have that on the pocket and it will say Find Sebastian Rogers on the pocket. But the shirt actually says Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers missing from Hendersonville, Sumner County, Tennessee since February 25th, 2024. If you know where Sebastian is or have seen him, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. And they wanted to just keep it simple and to the point. So, and I feel like, when you're walking around, people are going to notice the back of your shirt. And I feel like the green really symbolizes, that's his color that he likes. And so the background is black, but it will be whatever the color of the shirt is, black, white, blue, red, pink, whatever color selection the shirts, that we can have them to come in. So it won't be black necessarily. It'll just be whatever the color of the shirt is, so that it'll kind of look like this. So I wanted to just let you guys know that we're working on all kinds of different things. So I'm just trying to give you guys some updates because, I only go live once a week. So sometimes I got to get through all the different stuff, So, and I appreciate you guys giving me some feedback on that. Hey, Jody. Hey, Jody Walters. Thank you for being here. So good to see you. You will absolutely buy one? Well, I'm glad, Connie. Thank you. I know it'll mean the world to them. Aries says, Dutch for the missing and everyone here, thank you for your thoughts and well wishes and support to me. I appreciate it, and I wish I was able to be normal. Aries, you are normal. Don't say that. I don't want you to feel that way. You are always welcome here, and that's what we're here for. We're here to lift each other up, and we appreciate you. Please know that. There's nothing wrong with you, Aries. I think you're an amazing person. And when you come in, you give us our little saying for the day, things that we all need to know. You really brighten up the chats. And I always enjoy going to different chats and seeing you there, lifting people up. So thank you for just being you, Aries. It means a lot. Hey, Starlight. Starlight said, I had to stop doing dishes to say we all love you, Aries. You are such a bright light in this community, and I love chatting with you. I feel the same way, Starlight. Thank you for saying that. And thanks for being here. I'm glad you're listening. Don't you hate doing dishes? Because I do. I've been making hubby do all the chores lately, and I think he's about over it. But I kind of like it. It's been a nice little break. All right. Y'all ready to talk about some flyers? Let's get some of these missing people found. I'm going to share some updates. Aries says, my grandfather is dying. That's why I'm emotional. Well, Aries, you are in our thoughts and prayers. Y'all put some hearts and prayer hands in the chat for our sweet Aries. I'm so very sorry about your grandfather. And I'll be thinking of you. And if you ever need to reach out to me, you can always send me an email. I know it's tough, Aries. And it's okay to be emotional. Be yourself. Be your authentic, true self. Because I know that you're a good person. Doodlebug says, I don't mind dishes, but laundry, now that I despise. Well, somebody got to do it though, right, Doodlebug? Thank you for lifting Aries up, y'all. He's going through a rough time. And we can always take a few minutes for our people that are going through tough situations. Family is so important. I have things going on with my mom and dad, and I get it, Aries. If you ever need a shoulder to lean on, you let me know. There's a lot of people here that care about you and are here to support you. So just know that. Christina says, Aries, you are perfectly you. That couldn't have been said better, Christina. Elizabeth said, Aries, you've been in my life for several years, and I look forward to seeing you every day. I feel the same way, Elizabeth. He always brightens my day. Twist is folding clothes and listening. That's normally what I'm doing when I'm listening on live streams, doing my little stuff. We're thinking of you. It is bad for your health. Now, it doesn't necessarily give you the hall pass to go out and beat up on people, But you know, it's good to have somebody to lean on and talk to, you know, or get out and run 5 miles. That's what my neighbor says. That's why she goes to the gym and works out, so she can get out all her aggression. CLK, thank you for the 1999. Aries, we love you and keep being you. We wouldn't want you any other way. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hey, Chatty. Always good to see you, love. Hope you're doing good. It's okay, Starlight. I know. Listen, me typing with one hand, I can't get half the stuff straight. Oh, thank you, Titanium. I've been told I need to be doing some ASMR book readings. Maybe I can come on and read Michelle's book sometime. We'll have to do that. I hear Harley out there raising Cain at the dogs next door. So if y'all hear the dog, it's her. Elizabeth, thank you for gifting a membership, love. I appreciate you. If you received a membership from Elizabeth, please thank her. Tony, welcome to the Dutch Bus. All right, let's get into to talk about some of these flyers because I have quite a few. Let's see if I can get up here to the top. We have lots of good updates, but we've got some that we do need to talk about. This case is an old case, but I do want to make sure that I share this flyer. If you have seen Andrea Nabel, she's been missing since August the 13th of 2019 from Audubon Park in Louisville, Kentucky. Andrea is 41 years old at the time she went missing, 5 feet 7 inches tall, 190 pounds. She has brown hair with blonde highlights and hazel green eyes. There is a reward for information that leads to Andrea Nabel, and if you have information, please reach out to the LMPD or the family tip line seen on this flyer. It's hard to believe there's no answers in Andrea Nabel's case. If you see this flyer or things going around sharing factual information for her, please do continue to share that out. Hey, RLA, thanks for being a new subscriber. Welcome, welcome. We appreciate you being here. Next, we have a case that Mind of Monsters talked about on a live stream the other night, so I wanted to make sure that I shared all of this information with you. This case, he actually has a Charlie Project and he has a NamUs missing persons case, and I happen to have those on hand, so I'm going to drop those in the chat. Arctic says, I've actually had Andrea's sister on my channel and done a live on her. Y'all make sure to go over there and check that out. I'll have to go grab the link for that, Arctic. If you happen to have it and can share it, that would be great. So more people can find out information about her case. It's truly sad that there's not been any resolution in her missing case. Go do what you need to do, Allie. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I appreciate you listening in. You want me to explain the Charlie Project? Well, the Charlie Project is kind of like NamUs. The Charlie Project basically it profiles over 16,000 cold cases of missing people, mainly from the United States. And it does not actively investigate cases, however. It's merely a publicity vehicle for missing people who are often neglected by the press, and that for people that are forgotten all too soon, Elizabeth. A person must have been missing for at least 1 year to be listed on the Charlie Project. There's a whole thing with the frequently asked questions for additional information about the site, the goals, the founder, the administration, things like that. They feature a different missing person of the week. They have cases chronological, geographical, alphabetical. They have archives you can look through. state and local missing persons records for resources. They have Facebook pages for missing persons. And they do have donations. You can donate to the Charlie Project, but it's not expected. The site will always remain free access to everyone. So, and the Charlie Project, by the way, is not a registered nonprofit. So any donations that you do give to the Charlie Project are not tax deductible, just an FYI in case you didn't know. So I hope that kind of gives some information about the Charlie Project. Now, this case right here that Mind of Monsters shared is the case of John David Riles. And he's missing out of Orlando, Florida. His missing person number is MP 91423. He's a white male Caucasian. Date of last contact was November 4th of 2021. He's missing from Mount Dora, Florida, 43 years old. When he was 43. His current age is 46. On October 22nd of 2021, 43-year-old John Riles of Mount Dora, Florida, was last seen in Orlando, and earlier that day, John was in the parking lot of a CVS in Claremont, Florida, when a bystander called the police because John said John had been sitting in his car for a long time, and after being checked by authorities, John was allowed to leave. Later that same day, his vehicle was found abandoned in the middle of Sand Lake Road in Orlando, Florida. His cell phone and wallet were left inside. The vehicle was towed from the scene. His family reported him missing on November 6th. After not hearing from him, John is 6'3", and of course on his NamUs it says between 6 feet and 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing about 250 pounds. He has brownish blonde hair and blue eyes. Now, of course, I believe on his NamUs, it actually says he has hazel eyes. So I thought that was interesting also. So that's why I always drop those links, because I think it's imperative to look at all the collective information that these different websites have about the missing person. He does have a tattoo of the U.S. flag on his left arm, and he has another tattoo of the words Santa Maria on his abdomen. He frequently spent time in both Lake County and Orange County, Florida, and his family is desperate for answers. I understand that his cell phone and wallet was in the vehicle, and the vehicle was towed from the scene, and that also John David Riles has lived in multiple different states. He was last seen wearing a shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. If you have any information, please contact the Mount Dora Police Department at 352-735-7130. And they do have a case agency number for him. Cupcakes, I do have a Cash App. I just don't usually share it. The last time I shared it, I was doing Blit billboards. So, but I do appreciate you wanting to donate. If you don't want to donate to the channel, you don't have to donate. I usually don't put my Cash App up. I don't even know if the mods have my Cash App, so. But I appreciate it. Yeah, it also says 220 pounds, not 250. Now, on one of the sites, it says 250, and on another site, it says between 220. So, nonsense says I do. It's totally up to you if you want to drop it. I don't run my Cash App or any banners. I'm not over here grifting for anything, but since someone asked for it, I mean, if you want to send me a Cash App, that's totally your choice. So, And I do appreciate the support. It really means the world to me. If you see this flyer for John David Riles, please do continue to share this out. And thank you, Mind of Monsters, for sharing his case the other night. I do hope that his family can find information to help bring John home. No worries, Cupcake. No worries at all. The next missing case that I have is a reported runaway, Earl Fields III. Let me tell you a little bit about Earl Fields. Earl went missing just a few days ago, and he was actually found safe, y'all. Yes. This is out of Beaufort County, South Carolina, and deputies are asking the public's assistance in helping locate this runaway 15-year-old Earl Fields III. Now, Earl ran away on April the 5th, and he was located on April the 6th at 1:30 p.m. However, the sheriff's department was notified today that Earl ran away and left the residence located in the Sheldon area of South Carolina around 7 p.m. on Sunday. So just hours after he was found, he ran away again. And he has yet to return. So they are re-putting out his reported runaway flyer again in less than 24 hours. Earl is described as 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing 130 pounds. He has black twisted hair and brown eyes. He was possibly wearing a black hoodie and black sweatpants when he left the residence. Anyone who sees him or knows of his whereabouts is asked to contact our non-emergency dispatch line at 843-524-2777. Now, I just want to go over here and check real quick to make sure that Earl has not come back home. Guess what? Earl is back home. Praise the Lord. I just went and checked with the sheriff's office, and it looks like that he came home. I got this about 4 o'clock. His eyes are sad. I agree with you. Now, I hope he doesn't run away again. But he has been located, guys. Arctic says those cases where they run repeatedly need to be looked into. Kids just don't run repeatedly for no reason. Yeah, and sometimes you have to wonder, what are kids running from, you know? Yeah. Yeah, for how long? That's exactly right. Wait a minute, you're telling... I'm telling Harley that you misspelled her name. Oh, my Lord. That is actually my Cash App, though. That is, yeah, that's it. Okay, and this was another guy that was missing in the same county, Javante, and he was located safe. So that was good. This is a flyer that a subscriber sent to me for missing in Arizona. So I wanted to share this out because I wanted to ask my West Coast people, my Arizona people, if you would please share this flyer out for one of my subscribers that sent this to me. Thank you for dropping that live stream, Arctic. I just happened to see that. Hey, Jason, again. I just saw where you shared the live stream for Andrea's case. Lord, if I look it up on StreamYard, I'm gonna have to get back up in the chat. I gotta get back down here. She's on a couple of blip boards there. Oh my goodness. It's Hank's fault. Just blame Hank, who I'm still calling Kirby and Doc, by the way. Yeah. So, but if you guys are up in the chat where Arctic dropped the live with Andrea's sister Erin, please make sure you go over there and watch that for sure. We'll have to review that sometime. Hey, Callie. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing good. This is Tiana Marie Dugan. Tiana was 27 at the time she went missing. She was last seen on March of 2022 in Glendale, Arizona. Tiana weighs 120 pounds, 5 feet tall, blonde hair, blue eyes. Her tattoos that she has a Playboy bunny on her chest and Bo Tilly on her inner arm. The last time anyone in Tiana's family heard from her was sometime in 2022. She was last seen by Glendale police on 3/16 of 2022, but she has not had any contact with family or friends since then. Tiana could also be in San Diego, California, or Washington State. If you have any information to help find Tiana, please call one of the numbers below, and that's the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. That's the 602-876-1000. There's also a tip line for 1-864-MIA Lost. And of course, all the socials. And of course, you can scan this flyer. And I have her flyer up here to show. I sure do, Madeline Blair. I think she's on down. So if you see this flyer, all my West Coast people, please share this out. I appreciate you. Next, we have Sebastian Garcia. He was missing out of Wichita, Kansas, and he's been located safe. Jason, y'all are flooding out there in Kentucky. And by the way, I had a subscriber, and I don't know if she's watching this live stream right now, but she sent me an email, and she sent me this picture right here and said, looks like Buffalo Trace Distillery's underwater in Kentucky. She knows who she is. If she sees it, she'll know it's her. If she can come in the chat and say it's her. She sent me this and said, Dutch, I just wanted to let you know we've had a lot of rain. And I was like, I got a lot of Kentucky people come in my chat. Just know that we are thinking of you guys. If you have been in the path of these storms, please let us check in with us and let us know that you're safe. Let us know that you're okay. We're sending up our thoughts and prayers for everyone that's been affected by these tornadoes and these torrential rains that have come down across Arkansas, Ohio, rivers overflowing, the Kentucky rivers overflowing. There's damage in flooding in Indiana, Tennessee, Alabama. If you know, you know. Y'all be thinking of these people. I hope y'all are safe out there. All right, next up we have Kinchy Green, which I know Arctic's familiar with her because she continues to run away from her residence here in Horry County, South Carolina, where I live. Conway's just about 20 minutes west of me. She was last seen this time on April the 1st of 2025. Kinchy is 16 years old. She's 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighs 102 pounds. This is like the 5th time, y'all, that she has ran away. She was last seen leaving the residence on Duckett Street at approximately 9:45 p.m. on April 1st. She was traveling on foot wearing orange pants and a jacket. This flyer is by Missing People in America. If you have seen Kinchy Green or know of her whereabouts, please reach out to Conway Police Department at 843-248-1790. I'm looking up something real quick. And just to let you know, in South Carolina, harboring a runaway child, if they are running away from supervision or if they have escaped from authorities, that is a misdemeanor, and it's punishable by a fine of for up to $500 or imprisonment up to 6 months or both. And specifically, subsection 2 of 63-19-1660 makes it a crime to harbor a child who has escaped from authorities or who is running away from their supervision. So if a person commits the offense of harboring a runaway when they knowingly give shelter to a minor for more than 48 hours without the knowledge and consent of the minor's parent or guardian, and without notifying local law enforcement authorities of the minor's name and the fact that the minor is being provided shelter, can be arrested. I've not gotten an update, Anna, to say otherwise, so I'm assuming that her hair is the same. They have not reported anything different to me. But if I do find that out, I will give you guys an update. She is tiny. Well, that's true. It's hard to really say, Shelly M. But if you see this flyer and you can share it out, that would be great. Next, we have Brinley Faith Bentley. That is a flyer that I shared last Monday, missing from Bixby, Oklahoma, and Brantley has been located safe. So I wanted to let you guys know. Look at that little face. That looks like my little niece when she's making a fuss. Next, we have Phoebe Jean Paul, or Jean, I guess it might be Jean Paul. Phoebe was last seen on April 3rd of 2025, leaving her residence in Lumberton, North Carolina. She was going to Walmart and was wearing blue jeans, a navy blue hoodie, and a black bonnet. If anyone has any information regarding her whereabouts, please call the Lumberton Police Department at 910-671-3845. Phoebe is 25 years old. She has black hair and brown eyes. She's 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 135 pounds. And this flyer is by the Aware Foundation of Virginia. You can find the links to the Aware Foundation and the Missing People in America in the description of this video. Phoebe's been located. Arctic. You're an hour for Lumberton, OU812? I'm probably about an hour from Fayetteville. I'm just south of there. Hey, Paula. Oh, I think that's awesome, Taylor. So she was located, Arctic? All right, let's go on to the next one. This is Danelle Marsh, and she was also missing from Horry County out in Conway, South Carolina. And she was also located safe, thank goodness. She went missing on April the 4th. I agree, Anna Crabtree. I've usually seen residents. It can sometimes mean a foster home or something like that. That is very possible. And we do see a lot of people in our state running away from, especially in North Carolina area. from foster homes and things like that. Some of these group homes they have. It's really sad. It's unfortunate. Oh, the toddler from Oklahoma. Okay. So Phoebe is still actively missing, y'all. I needed to clarify. I just needed clarification on it. I appreciate you. Hang on, let me grab some spray. Okay. All right, next up, there wasn't a flyer. I was going to make a flyer for Pedro Paul Vreeland. He was missing from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I happened to see it in a group, and I reached out to the family, and the family let me know that he was actually located deceased. And because I never saw a flyer made for him, and this is a picture of him on his motorcycle. And I think the family has a GoFundMe because he doesn't have any plans made if something were to happen to him. So I just wanted to give you guys this brief update on Pedro Paul Vreeland that was missing since March the 18th, and he was located deceased just recently. Oh, you're near Carolina Beach, OU 812? Well, you're not far from me at all. I got a few friends that live up in Carolina Beach. I might see you up there sometime. We like to ride motorcycles up there to see our friends. I appreciate you being here and supporting. Elizabeth said, I ran residential programs. It's why I was wondering and thought it was odd. Yeah, it is very sad. We also have another located safe. This is Peyton Simpson, and she was missing from Iredell County, North Carolina. And she was located safe also. So that's a good report on this one. She was 14 years old, missing since March the 10th, but she has been located. You used to work at Carolina Coast? No kidding. I might have seen you and just don't even know it. Okay, and Amanda Nicole Brown is still missing from Anderson County, South Carolina. Detectives have been looking for this woman after she was last seen on February 17th in the area of Martin Road in Starr, South Carolina. She may have been going to visit a friend near the Anderson Jockey Lot. Brown previously went missing in early February, but after she was located, she ran off, and no one has heard from her since. If you have any information regarding her whereabouts, please contact the Anderson County Sheriff's Office at 864-260-4400, and there's a case number that you can reference on this flyer. Yeah, I remember that. Now they have the new place. Awesome. I'm trying to get all my flyers and things organized, especially with the shirt, because when we have Bike Week here in Myrtle Beach, I'm going to be going down to my parents' friend's place at Suckbang Blow. That is an actual biker bar in Murrells Inlet. And I'm going to be handing out missing flyers. So I think that'll be really good. Cupcake, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you, love. That means the world to me. Bless you. I appreciate that. Now, next we have Rosalind Fierro. This is a case that SF Investigate shared on Twitter that he is the private investigator that he's working on. Rosalind was last seen on March 30th of 2025 in the area of Fashion Fair Mall in Fresno, California. So calling all my West Coast people, if you can please share this flyer out for Rosalind Fierro. She is 14 years old. She is a Hispanic female. She's 5 feet tall, 108 pounds. She has brown hair with red highlights in it. She has brown eyes and a septum nose piercing. She was last seen on March the 30th of 2025 in the area of Fashion Fair Mall in Fresno, California. She may be with an unknown male. If you have any information, you can reach out to Missing Persons Private Investigator Steve Fisher, and his phone number is on this flyer, or you can contact the Fresno Police Department, and their number is on this flyer as well, or you can call 911. Okay, Taylor. Thank you for being here, hon. You take care. I'll see you around. If y'all not subbed up to Taylor with Stitchin' Bitchin' and More, aka Tater, she has a channel. If I can get one of my mods to drop her channel, y'all go over there and show her some love. Sub up to her. And Christina in the chat. If y'all see Christina, that's Aaron Fortner's mom. She has a TikTok. And we need to get her some more followers. If you guys are over there doing the TikTok thing, maybe one of my mods can go over there and grab Christina's link and drop her TikTok in here so you guys can go over there and follow her for updates. And she's sharing other people's missing cases too. There's a lot of us over here that's on TikTok over there sharing flyers like Kimber, Doodlebug, Mind of Monsters, Arctic Fox. We appreciate you, Christina. And I'm still praying for answers. That somebody will come forward and tell what they know. And hopefully Aaron will be found. COK's over there. She said, yes, drop it. I'll sub to her. Let's see if I can go over here and grab that. Gotta see if I can find it. Here we go. I'm getting it right now. Hang on. This pollen is a mess. My head feels like it's about to blow up. Here's Christina's TikTok right here. Oh, look at Arctic beating me. Wait a minute. Michelle says I'm not good at TikTok. Speaking of that, let's take a short little break. I gotta have a break, y'all. We need just a short little break. We need just a short little break. Hang on. Michelle. COK says I just roll with it. Yes, Chico. My mom called me earlier and said it was going to be like 35 degrees where she's at in North Carolina. Now, it's only going to be 55 degrees here, but tomorrow night it's going to be 44 degrees. And I'm like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. Do not say it. And I'm going to blame Screwball because Screwball was the one coming in here and said that I was going to get snow. So y'all remember to blame him. He'll be in here probably in 5 minutes. There he is. I'm going to send you snow. You better cut that out, sir. You better stop it. Stop it. I know. I seen it, Chico. I was worried about you. I sent you a message. I was in the Discord. I was like, I'm worried about you. Please check in. Let me know you're okay. Okay, go do your thing, Vibrator. Thank you so much for blessing me today and this channel. We appreciate you. There's a freeze warning in Kentucky. I don't know what's happening. I think it's the sun, Michelle. I think we haven't checked the space weather, and Something's happening. Wait, you had flurries, Connie? Yeah, you're always here. Screwball's waiting for me to give him Michelle's wrench. But I don't know. Michelle, you have to let me know what I'm supposed to do. Arkansas and Oklahoma get all 4 seasons in a week. Yeah, you got to be prepared. Like sometimes I feel like it's in a day. It's in the 50s in Houston. This is April already. Y'all, it was 80 degrees yesterday, and it's going to be 45 tomorrow night. Y'all stop it. I cannot. We got to get away. So listen, let's just have a minute. We'll watch this little short video that I made, and then we'll get back to getting serious. We have to decompress. We have deep breaths to get through this. This was by request, because I have people that send me these videos and they're like, can you please do this one? Can you please do this one? So this is a Judge Judy special. You know who you are that requested it. Here we go. Y'all ready?
I'd like to see the police report.
We didn't call the police.
Why not? Why not? Were you all drunk?
No, ma'am, I was not drinking.
Drugging?
No, not drugging.
No.
They slept together, Your Honor.
Just a second.
Admittingly,
Listen to me.
slept together.
Listen to me.
Okay.
I know my customers.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 50 years.
Okay.
50. 50.
My apologies.
Very good.
It's just how it is. Is it not like that? You have to get the information. You have to ask the questions. And somebody sent that to me and said, will you please make this? Oh my gosh. 46 tonight? Golly, Mama's more north of you, and she said that it's going to be like 35 or something. Wait a minute. You can't act, so you can't do... first of all, I thought that said tic-tac. I can't act, so I can't do tic-tac. Stop it. I knew Mind of Monsters would like it. 32 there tonight, Jason? No, 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 no. It's a no for me. Okay. All right. All right, let's get on to this next case we got. We have Tia Thacker. She is still missing out of Beaufort, South Carolina. She's been missing since April 4th of 2024. She's 15 years old. Tia Simone Aaliyah Denise Thacker was last seen in South Carolina. She may be in the local area, or she may travel to Douglasville, Georgia. Tia may go by the first name Simone or the last name Martin. If you have seen Tia Thacker, please reach out. This flyer is by the Missing People in America. Again, their link is in the description of this video. Doodlebug, are you in here? If you're in here, come to the chat, please. Doodlebug, are you in the building? Doodlebug. Calling Doodlebug to the building. Of course, Jason, you stay safe out there. Check in with me. Let me know you're good. Keep me posted. Take care and have a good week. You need Doodlebug's link? Let's see if I can get it. I think Arctic dropped it on up in the chat. A4, Okay, I got it. I'm going to have to add Doodlebug in there too to my Nightbot. Remind me, Michelle, because I'll forget. All right, here's Doodlebug's link. Twist says track meet and softball tomorrow, calling for snow. My gracious. Cupcake, I'll be live again on Thursday at 8:30. All right, the next case we have is Michaela Smith out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I want to make sure there's no updates on this. I don't think there is. The Memphis Police Department has issued a missing endangered juvenile and infant alert for the missing teen and her infant daughter. 17-year-old Michaela Smith and her 5-month-old daughter were last seen on December the 6th of 2024 in the 1700 block of Haywood Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. They may have left the area in a tan older model 4-door car. The young mother and infant daughter have not been seen or heard from since. Authorities are concerned for their safety and well-being and have listed the mother and daughter as endangered and missing. Michaela Smith is 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. Kamaya Smith is 1 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 20 pounds. If you have any information regarding their disappearances, please contact the Memphis Police Missing Persons Department at 901-545-2677. And there is a report number that you can attach to it. Calling on my Tennessee people and surrounding areas, please share this flyer out to help find Michaela and Kamaya. Next, we have Brenda Karachuri. Detectives with the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office are seeking assistance in locating a 17-year-old Brenda Sagrero Karachuri. Brenda was last seen on April 3rd of 2025 in the Candler, North Carolina area of Buncombe County, North Carolina. If anyone is familiar with this area, if you know where Biltmore House is, if you go through Asheville and you're on I-40, you're going to go right through Candler. It's a very small town it's just west of Asheville going towards Tennessee. She was last seen around 4:30 p.m. on the 3rd. She was wearing black pants and a black shirt with red flowers and was carrying a bag. If you have any information, please get in touch with Detective Alfred Rice at 828-250-6919, and he is with the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office. So calling on my North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky. There's kind of an amalgamation of states that meet very close to a corridor just north of there. If you guys can please share this out to help find Brenda. Christina says, that's where I was today. I live about 45 minutes away. Yes, ma'am. If you could please share her flyer, I would appreciate it so very much. I'm hoping that she's going to be found safe. Brenda is 17 years old. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Hopefully she will be located very soon. Chico. Oh, you're cracking me up. All right, next we have Hunter Kenyon. Hunter is a 15-year-old that's missing out of Sullivan County, Tennessee. Just going to check and make sure we don't have any updates for him. Nope, still actively missing. The Sullivan County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office is attempting to locate a missing 16-year-old juvenile. Hunter Kenyon was last seen in Kingsport, Tennessee on March 22nd of 2025. He was last seen wearing a gray hoodie, blue jeans, and cowboy boots. If you have seen Hunter or have information regarding his whereabouts, please contact the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office at 423-279-7500 or the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. This flyer is courtesy of the Aware Foundation of Virginia. So calling on my Tennessee folks, if you could share this out, that would be great. Yeah, he definitely has a baby face for sure, Chico. And next we have Riley Reese, who was missing out of Covington, Georgia, but Riley has been located safe. This is out of Newton County, Georgia. Riley has been located safe. And we also have Emily Rose Patrick, who was missing out of Granger County, Tennessee, and Emily Rose Patrick was located safe. This is a flyer that I made for her. Wait, Doodle, my kiddo needed a peanut butter sandwich. Well, don't they always get hungry right before bedtime? It's the stall tactic. Or at least that's what mine would do. And we don't want to forget about Emily Pike. If anybody did not see what I shared on my community wall on YouTube, I ask that you please go over there and make sure you read it, like it, share it out. And I'm going to read to you what that post says. It says, Emily Pike, say her name. Roughly 5,500 Native Indigenous American women go missing each year, 74% being children. Murder is the third leading cause of Native Indigenous American women's deaths, 10 times higher than all other ethnicities. 40% of sex trafficking victims are Native Indigenous American women, and 84% of Native Indigenous American women have experienced violence, and these statistics are unacceptable. Emily Pike was just 14 years old. Emily did not want to go back to group home more than a year before her murder, a report stated. Emily Pike was just a 14-year-old San Carlos Apache girl found murdered and dismembered after going missing from a group home in Mesa, Arizona in January. Police documents reveal she had previously run away multiple times and had expressed not wanting to return to the group home. Her remains were discovered on February 14th near Highway 60, over 100 miles from where she was last seen. And the next part that I'm going to read, you know, if this is something that is upsetting to you and you need to like click out for a minute, this is the time you need to do that. I mean, I don't know that it's a trigger warning because you're here for a reason, right? I mean, we talk about the hard things sometimes, but I just want to let you know. Emily had a history of behavioral and mental health struggles and was under tribal case management. An earlier anonymous tip wrongly claimed she was with her mother, who later confirmed she hadn't seen her. In response to Emily's death, the San Carlos Apache tribe is calling for stricter oversight of group homes and is advocating for House Bill 2281, which would create a missing Indigenous person alert system. This tragic and gruesome incident was not widely publicized. Sadly, it took over a month for the press and other authorities to release the information. Emily Pike was found dismembered in garbage bags near a remote forest road on February 14th of 2025. And as of April the 1st, her hands and arms are still missing. She had been missing for nearly 3 weeks after leaving her Mesa group home. Unfortunately, her murder remains unsolved, with no suspects identified and no one held accountable. Emily's family was denied the closure of knowing who killed their loved one. Her family had to lay Emily to rest without answers on March the 31st of 2025. So when you think of Emily, say her name. If you have any information about what happened to Emily Pike, please reach out to the Gila County's Sheriff's Office or San Carlos Police Department. The numbers are here on this flyer. There's several flyers going around for her. Please help find the person who murdered this child. If you see something, say something. If we could get some hearts in the chat for Emily Pike. Take care, Rubber Ramada. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night. Maybe I'll see you live soon. That's right. Someone will have to pay. I'm not sure, Chico. That's a good question. Apparently so. Well, I guess if you're on the reservation, if you're in a group home, they handle all of that. And as far as tribal case management, look and see if I can find anything. It looks like that if in Arizona, if you look that up, they have the American Indian Health Program. That's the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System. And they have the tribal ALTCS, which is the Tribal Arizona Long-Term Care System, and that provides Medicaid services to elderly and or physically disabled American Indians that are eligible. They also have, let's see, what else is listed under here? They have a lot of subheadings here. I know they have tribal management grant programs. They have tribal management finances from the Office of Justice. They have the Tribal TANF, an assistance program that provides supportive services to eligible needy children and families. Just trying to look to see if there's anything I can. Looks like they have a lot of under the Indian Health Service, the federal health program for American Indians and Alaska Natives. It has the YRTC aftercare program funding, treatment centers, group homes, things like that. It's very interesting. I don't know. That sounds like a whole rabbit hole of something that we may have to go into. So that's, but it sounds like that the federal government has to look into that. Thank you guys for putting your hearts and prayer hands in the chat. I appreciate that. See, okay, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Dutch Bus. We're so glad to have you. Nicole says, we keep a spreadsheet of every missing person we post, and it's so interesting to sort it by location and see certain areas that are hotspots and usually always the same age groups. Heartbreaking. Nonsense, said Duchess. Did you see the case that they found 3 years ago? I think it was in the same location. Oh my gosh. I've seen a ton of cases coming out of there just recently. Sylvia's group home. Jody said, on our reservation, if you have a job, it's hard to get any help. Wow. Chico said, I'm going to look into that because I guarantee things wasn't done right. Anna said, Nicole, that's very interesting here in my area. A lot go missing from Greenville. Greenville has a lot of area group homes or whatever they are called. I'm not sure what the proper term is. Yeah. Chico said, I just know on a lot of reses, DVSA drug alcohol abuse is rampant, mainly because of how our U.S. government does them. But I digress. Yeah. Well, like I said, it sounds like a complex situation, but it also sounds like something that needs to be discussed and talked about. I mean, in my opinion. Because what can we do better? How can we help better? You know? You sent me something? Nonsense. I sent you the link to the video I mentioned above to your phone. Okay, let me go over here and look at it. Let me look it up here. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pull this up and we can watch that real quick too. Because that's interesting for sure. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all. Hang on one second. Hubby needs something. Okay. Suri. Okay. All right, let me get over here.
Pike's remains were recovered nearly 100 miles away from where she was last seen alive. And tonight we have learned it's not the first time that same area has been the site of a murder investigation. Could the cases be connected? Here's true crime correspondent Brianna Whitney.
We are right off the US 60 at milepost 277. This is where you go to start to get where 14-year-old Emily Pike's remains were found. And you can see here people have been out here bringing flowers, showing signs of support. But now we know in 2021, a Native man was found dead right here too, down to the same exact milepost, and confirmed tonight his murder is still unsolved too. I want to show you how close together these two crime scenes are. That's the US 60 behind me. We're now on Forest Service Road 355, and it's here that Gila County Sheriff's officials tell us this is where Emily Pike's remains were found. They tell us the 14-year-old's remains were discovered by people who were walking, hiking on this trail here, and that's who called police. Now we know they were found down here dismembered in contractor trash bags. Her hands and her arms are still missing. It's been more than a month now since they have been discovered. I talked to the Gila County Sheriff's Office today. Their officials and detectives tell me they're making progress in this case, but right now there are still several important unknowns they're trying to figure out.
We don't have a weapon. We've not recovered any kind of weapon. Cause of death is still under investigation by the ME's office. We're investigating those leads. None of those, as of yet, have pointed us to a definite suspect or person of interest.
The cries for justice for Emily have been loud. Several vigils held in honor of the San Carlos Apache teen who ran away from a Mesa group home she was living at on January 27th. The Gila County Sheriff's Office is getting help from many agencies, including the FBI, and new tonight, they've created an official task force on the case to funnel leads and tips. Well, now we've learned Emily's homicide is not the only one being investigated here. It was back in September of 2021 when the Gila County Sheriff's Office and DPS got a call and found a Native man shot to death multiple times in his car parked right here at milepost 277 off the US 60, just like Emily. Today we learned his murder.
Wow. Oh my word. That is crazy. Ida, do you see that Michelle has dropped the link to Kimber's channel? This is crazy. Thank you for sending me this video. This is wild.
Murder is unsolved. Here's what we know. Sheriff's deputies identified him as 31-year-old Leo Harry White, a man from White River. He was found by DPS troopers and deputies after somebody called in a welfare check for the car in the pullout area. The detective telling me today there are some leads in his case, but no arrests in his murder either. Officials with the sheriff's office say there is one very key difference between Emily Pike and Leo White's murders.
It is a little different. And in that one, it looks like the homicide actually took place there where the subject was found in a vehicle. This one with Emily, of course, we believe that she was killed somewhere else, and then that is where she was dropped off.
For that reason, and because of differences in the crime scenes, sheriff's deputies don't have any reason to believe these two cases are related, even though they are in the same area and they are both open and ongoing. As part of that task force in Emily's case, GCSO is now taking tips on their social media pages, and they hope as people pour in information about Emily's case, maybe somebody will also have a tip about Leo White's murder and cold case too. Reporting in Gila County tonight, Brianna Whitney for Arizona.
Ida Anthony. Okay. All you have to do is click on the blue link that Michelle dropped for Kimber, and it will take you to her channel. Sorry, y'all, got the hiccups. I think every time I eat that raspberry salad dressing, I get the hiccups. And her channel is Kimber Crimes. You just have to click on the blue link, and it'll take you to her channel, and then you can subscribe from there. See, look, Cold Case Crystal just dropped it again. You just have to click on the link. It's going to take you out of my video, but it's going to take you to her channel, and then you can subscribe over there, and then you can come back. Hey, Chatty. Good to see you. I love raspberry vinaigrette, too. I make mine homemade. I think it must be the raspberries. I don't know. It causes me to, like, have the hiccups for some reason. All right. Yeah, lots of people missing. Arizona is another state that's going to be pretty involved in, too. Lots of people missing out there. Now, this was another case. This was another case that SF was covering, and he was also found safe. This is Trevor Argon. He was located safe. So I just wanted to give you guys that update too. Put some sugar under my tongue and let it dissolve. Well, Jody, thank you so much. I'm going to have to go run and do that. Next, we have Janae Watson, missing out of Kingsport. What's going on in Tennessee? Don't we got 2 kids missing out of Sullivan County? The Kingsport Police Department is seeking assistance in locating 14-year-old Janae Watson, who has been reported missing since March 31st of 2025. Janae is believed to have left voluntarily from an address on North Eastman Road in Kingsport, Tennessee. Janae was last seen wearing green Boys in the Hood long sleeve shirt and blue jeans. Janae's hair is styled in long black and gold braids, and she has a heart tattoo on her right middle finger. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to contact Kingsport Central Dispatch at 423-246-9111 or the Criminal Investigations Division at 423-229-9111. 9429. Janae is 14 years old. She has black hair and brown eyes. She's 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. Hey, Hoodie and Crowbar, so good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing good. I don't know, Chico, but I have seen so many minors getting tattoos. I'm just like, wow. She is 14, Chico. To all my Tennessee people, if I can have you to share this flyer out, I would really appreciate it. I'm hoping she'll be found safe soon. Hold please for one moment, please. Un momento. I'm going to need to take care of something real quick.
Said, you know, we need to find the first interview because I didn't even know about Duchess. Duchess is a smaller channel. I've never paid attention to her because it was apparent early on in my YouTube journey.
Here she goes again, making shit up.
That she didn't like me. I don't know who she is. I don't know how you can make an assessment. I mean, I went to her Facebook page. She's flipping me off, all types of stuff. I don't even know this lady. I think the lady has got some problems, personally speaking. And to take off to a motorcycle rally with a mom of a child missing, I think is despicable.
All of that is made up. This is yet another lie that Betty has been telling for months. I don't know Duchess, but Duchess has publicly stated none of that happened. She's never done any of that. It just never happened.
Okay. Thank you. I apologize for that moment that I had to take. Michelle, will you check the mod chat for me, please? You pierced your own eyebrow, Chico? Ow. Ow. I don't know if I could pierce myself. Okay, let us continue. All right, next we have Aaliyah Says, missing from Rochester, New York, calling all my people up north. Aaliyah is 14 years old. She is an Indigenous female, brown eyes, dark brown hair, 5 feet 5 inches tall, 150 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black sweater with red and white writing, dark gray sweatpants, and black Nike shoes. She also had a red and black blanket draper over her shoulders. She's been missing since February the 19th of 2025. If you have any information on Aaliyah Says, please reach out to the Rochester Police Department or a local police department near you. If you see this flyer, please share it out. This flyer is by Stolen Spirits MMIWG on Facebook. They also have a YouTube channel. Please make sure that you are subscribed to Stolen Spirits MMIWG. Nicole, Brady, and Emery, we appreciate all they do to share awareness for the missing and murdered Indigenous people. Next, we have Sadie Chief Eagle. Sadie's missing from Rapid City, South Dakota since March 29th of 2025. Sadie is a 16-year-old female. She is American Indian Alaskan Native. She has brown eyes and brown hair. She's 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 200 pounds. She was last seen wearing a teal jacket, blue jeans with holes, and black and white shoes. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Sadie Chief Eagle, please contact the Rapid City Police Department or call your local police department with any information. Again, this flyer is by Stolen Spirits, MMIWG. We appreciate all of their hard work. If you see this flyer, please share it out if you're out there in the Northwest Corridor for Sadie Chief Eagle. Next, we have Mervon Gabriel Shields. Mervon is 17 years old. He is an American Indian Alaskan Native male. He has brown eyes and brown hair. He is 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 140 pounds. Mervon has been missing since March the 23rd of 2025 from Billings, Montana. He was last seen at Optimus Park in the late afternoon. His phone is going straight to voicemail. If you have any information on Mervon Gabriel Shields, please contact the Billings Police Department or the Montana Missing Persons Clearinghouse, or you can call your local police department with any information. Next, we have Michelle Madrill. Michelle has been missing since April the 1st of 2025 from Coolidge, Arizona. Calling on my Arizona people out west. Michelle Madrill is 36 years old. She is a female Native American. She has brown eyes and black hair. She's 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 210 pounds, excuse me. Identifying characteristics: she has scars and tattoos on her wrist. She is known to frequent Casa Grande, Arizona, as well as the district of the Gila River Indian community. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Michelle Madrill, please reach out to the Coolidge Police Department or the Gila River Police Department or your local police department with any information. And again, these flyers are provided by Stolen Spirit, MMIWG. Please make sure you're subscribed to their channel on Facebook and on YouTube to get the latest information on these cases. We have a couple of missing Indigenous cases that are located. Isabella Scott, that was missing out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, has been located. Jody says, hey guys, how many different Amber Alerts are there? Where can I research it? Because I want to get it started on the reservation. Jody, there's supposed to be one federally funded Amber Alert, and those are actually handled via each state. So whatever state that you're in, Jody, you would have to reach out to somebody there at the State Department, and they could probably give you information on researching to find out what you need to do to get that implemented. I'm so shocked that they don't issue Amber Alerts on the reservation. If there's anything that we can help you with, reach out to me or Arctic Fox, Mind of Monsters. We'll be happy to see if we can dig in and do some research. Cold Case Crystal, Michelle, maybe we'll just have to take a deep dive. Nonsense. I mean, we have lots of creators in here. We can look into it and see what we can find out, Jody, because I feel like that's very important. Because the kids need that. All kids. That should be equal opportunity. Amber Alert should cover all children that meet those requirements. Next, we have Isaiah Farrow. Isaiah was a missing vulnerable adult with autism that was missing out of Baldwin, New York, and he has been located safe. Nonsense says this is in regards to New Mexico. New Mexico governor signed a bill to provide turquoise alerts when Native Americans go missing. Well, in all fairness, though, is it going to be the same thing as an Amber Alert? You know what I mean? But you got to start somewhere. And Mind a Monster says, Jody, the feather alert is what California has as an Amber Alert for Indigenous. You may try to reach out to see if your state will adopt that. That's a very good point. Yes, the feather alert in California is for missing Indigenous, for the kids that meet the requirements. It is pouring down rain. Oh my goodness. I was wondering what that noise was, and I just saw that we're having thunderstorms right now. And it's if I lose my Wi-Fi, I'm just letting you guys know it just started pouring bad outside. I mean, it is really coming down, y'all. Oh my heavens. I would definitely check into that, but I'll see what I can find out, and we'll work on it, Jody. It's good that California has that, but I do believe that other states need to adopt something as well. Nonsense said it will function much like the Amber and Silver alerts that highlight the disappearance of children and the elderly. Cell phone alerts will be issued when law enforcement finds evidence. You know, and I don't get any notifications for anything other than Amber alerts. We don't get Silver alert notifications where I live. So again, it's based on the state, I believe. So these are things that we need to write to our legislators about. Chico said in Tennessee, they're still labeled Amber alerts. Yeah. It was pouring up there, Anna, this morning. Boy, it is really coming down here now. Nonsense says, Mind the Monsters, it needs to be federal, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. And that's why I encourage people, like, go over and sign that petition, because these are things that need to be brought up for discussion, because we need a better plan of action for sure. I definitely agree with that. Next, we have Jacob Lee Brown. Jacob is a 78-year-old male that was reported missing in Orangeburg County, South Carolina, and he was located safe. Next, we have Essence Cox. I've been sharing her flyer a couple of times. Essence is 15 years old, and she's missing out of Pitt County, North Carolina. That is in the area of Greenville, North Carolina. That's, if anybody knows where East Carolina University is, that's the same area. Essence has been missing since March the 1st of 2025. She's 5 feet 10 inches tall, 230 pounds, black hair and brown eyes. Last seen south of Greenville on March the 1st, unknown clothing. She still has not been located. If anyone has information on her whereabouts, please contact the Pitt County Sheriff's Office or the Pitt Greenville Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous and earn a cash reward if you have information that leads to the whereabouts of Essence Cox. Mind a Monster says, Dutch, I had the petition at the car show. A lot of people were very interested, so I hope they signed. I hope they did too, Mind a Monsters. That's something very important, and I appreciate Arctic making that petition. And also, if you have not signed Tyler Doyle's petition, it's in the description of this video. Just scroll down to the bottom. That petition is to have South Carolina to issue waterproof beacons for all people that are going to get a boating license or that will be hunting out on the water for safety precautions in case there was an accident. They would be able to be located. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle just dropped that in the chat. I appreciate you doing that, sis. Chico says, Kimber, Dutch, and I have covered some missing from West and Middle Tennessee. I know there was 2 or 3 that should have been silver alerts, but they weren't. I was mad as hell. Yeah, I agree, Chico. I agree. Hey, Lila. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're doing good. Hadn't seen you in a while. Next, we have Marchette Chandler. I shared this flyer with you guys last week. And a couple weeks before that, Marchette was last seen February 26th of 2025 in North Charleston, South Carolina. That's just about 3 hours from me. She's 44 years old. She is a black female, short black braids, brown eyes, 5 feet 2 inches tall, 125 pounds. She was last seen wearing a teal bonnet, a gray t-shirt with Good Morning printed on it, and a black buttoned-up sweater, blue jeans, and navy blue shoes with white laces. She was last seen on the 26th on Dorchester Road near the Maxway and the old DSS building. Chandler is known to carry a leopard print purse. If you have seen Marchette Chandler, please reach out to Detective Murray at the North Charleston Police Department, 843-740-2864. This flyer is by me. And please, if you see this flyer, please continue to share this to help bring Marchette Chandler home safely to her family. Nonsense says, Kimber, we have so many silver alerts here in Arizona. The news usually does a decent job highlighting nightly, but no phone alerts so far. Chico says, should be, but Tennessee is notorious for labeling teens as runaways. Well, we've seen that with Memphis for sure. Kimber says, they don't highlight them on the news here. Nonsense. Well, you know what, Kimber? They don't highlight silver alerts here on the news in South Carolina either. They sure enough don't. And that's one of the reasons why I have my channel, because they do not really talk about missing people at all on the news here. It's very sad. All right, our next missing case is Kenronica Colson. Kenronica is missing from Snellville, Georgia. The Gwinnett County Police Department is requesting the public's assistance in locating 16-year-old Kenronica, who's been reported missing from Snellville, Georgia on January 23rd of 2025. She still has not been located. Kenronica's family contacted 911 to report her missing, and according to her family, she attended school on January 14th and was expected to return home after participating in after-school activities. However, she did not return home and failed to respond to phone calls. Kenronica's family has had occasional telephone contact with her since, but she has still not returned home. Her hair was styled in long twisted braids. She has a nose piercing, a birthmark on her left foot, and a scar on her right knee. She was last seen wearing a gray jumpsuit with South Gwinnett Swim Team printed on it. Kenronica is 16 years old. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She's 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs approximately 140 pounds. If you have any information on Kenronica's whereabouts, please call the Gwinnett County Police at 770-513-5000 or call 911. Hey, Lindsay. Tuning in from Houston. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good and staying safe from all this crazy weather we're having. We have a lot of snowbirds here too, Nonsense. But they still don't share the cases like they need to. And trust and believe, I have spoke to the news station. I've been interviewed on a few cases that I've covered on my channel. And I have expressly told them that I'm very displeased with the fact that they do not share more information about South Carolina Amber Alerts and missing people in this area. And they said they noted it, but that doesn't mean anything because it hasn't changed anything. So, all right, next we have Javion Dennis. Javion is 11 years old. The Wilmington Police Department is asking the public for assistance in locating Javion. He was last seen on March 22nd of 2025 in the 500 block of West 7th Street in Wilmington, Delaware. He was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants, and white New Balance sneakers. Calling all my Delaware people. Allie, if you're in here and you're listening, or if you catch the rest of this on the replay, if you would share this out. Police are asking anyone with information on the whereabouts of Javion Dennis to please contact Wilmington Police Department at 302-654-5151. Next, we have Eduardo Jesus out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Last seen April 4th of 2025. He's 8 years old. See if I got any updates on him. He was located around 10:30 p.m. So they have removed the post. He wandered away and was missing for a short time, but he has been located safe. He has been located safe. Thank goodness for that. Next, we have Austin Delph out of Indiana. This is one of my members shared with me. An Indiana Silver Alert was issued Friday for 15-year-old Austin Delph, and apparently it has been canceled at the request of Porter County Sheriff Office. He was last seen in, I'm going to butcher this, Valparaiso on March the 22nd. No word from police on why the alert was canceled. And they did not say that he's been found. So that doesn't even make sense. That was 9 hours ago by WISH TV, News Station 8. And that is out of Central Indiana. That was an update that they shared that the silver alert for this young man has been canceled. I was close, Chica. Lord, some of these names. He's believed to be in extreme danger, may require medical assistance. I'm looking to see if I can find if there's a reason why it was canceled. Let me go over here to his dad's page, see if I can get an update. Okay. The father gave an update, and it looks like earlier today, he said he wanted to say thank you to everybody that helped with finding Austin. So he was actually located. He has been found, and he has court. He said, tomorrow I will be there, me and his mom, to get him out or do whatever we need to do for Austin to come home again. And we want to thank everybody for your help. Maybe that's why he took off, because he had court. What's the difference between an Amber Alert and a Silver Alert? Well, an Amber Alert is normally for a child. It goes out nationwide. And right now, the Amber Alert system is being used in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia, Indian Country, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and internationally in 31 countries. And it does say here that there is Amber Alert in the Indian Country Initiative, the AIIC. It says that this initiative assists tribal communities in developing programs to safely recover endangered, missing, or abducted children through their coordinated efforts of the tribes, their local, state, and federal partners by using training and technology to enhance response capacities, capabilities, and increase public participation in protecting children. So Amber Alerts are basically, it's America's missing broadcast emergency response for missing children here in the United States. And Silver Alerts, depending on where you are, Silver Alerts it's like a public notification that we have here in several states in the United States to broadcast information about missing persons with specific situations, like senior citizens with Alzheimer's or dementia or other mental disabilities, in order to aid in locating them, because they may not be able to bring themselves home safely. So, specifically Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Maryland, New Jersey, North Dakota, Texas, Washington, Wisconsin, they use commercial radio stations, TV, and cable television to run the Silver Alerts, those particular states. A lot of times Silver Alerts also use the variable message signs on roadways. Now, here in North and South Carolina, they will put up Silver Alerts on the roadway signs, as well as Amber Alerts. But I don't see a lot of Silver Alerts being broadcast like over the radio or TV here. But it is on the road signs here. I know in some areas, Silver Alerts have used reverse 911 or other emergency notification systems to notify nearby residents of the neighborhood surrounding the missing person's last known location. Now, some Silver Alerts in certain states can be used for children who are missing without being in danger or abducted, because that is one of the requirements. Ooh, listen to that thunder. That is one of the requirements under the Amber Alert. A lot of states require, like, there has to be, they have to be in immediate danger, or they have to be abducted. So if they don't meet that criteria, they can list them under a Silver Alert. But, the United States has a growing elderly population, and for that reason, there's going to need to be new programs to locate missing seniors, because approximately 60% of dementia sufferers will wander off at least once. And those statistics are high. I hope that helps. Hello, Jess. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Chico says, I see silver majority of the time from our TV news. Once in a while, I'll see them on a blip or a billboard. Yep. All right, let's see who we got next. This is Zariah Robinson, missing out of Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know if there's been any updates on Zariah. Let's take a look. I'm going to look it up and see here if there's been any updates. Had a member share this one with me. Looks like the Little Rock Police Department requests the public's assistance in locating 14-year-old Zariah Robinson. Zariah is a black female. She's 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighs 246 pounds. Her last known location was in Little Rock, Arkansas. If you have any information, please reach out to the Little Rock Police Department, Detective Atkins, at 501-404-3009, or you can contact Little Rock Communications at 501-371-4829. Callers may request to be anonymous. There is a case number attached to this file. If you see something, say something. Please share this flyer for all my Midwest people out there. Jess, I have. I'm getting down to, I've got a lot of flyers to share. She's down here somewhere. Next, we have Brooklyn Ramsey out of Garland County, Arkansas. Last seen April 5th of 2025. These last two flyers are provided by Missing People in America. Brooklyn's 15. She was last seen around midnight on April the 5th in the area of Eastwood Street in Garland County. She was last known to be wearing shorts, a pink jacket, and pink sandals. If you've seen Brooklyn, please give Garland County Sheriff's Office a call at 501-622-3660. Next, we have Tristan Huang, and he was missing out of Vancouver. Police Department was reporting this, and apparently he has been found deceased. So I wanted to give you guys that update. Very sad. I hated to get this update earlier. I was really hoping he was going to be located. And this is out of Oregon. He was located deceased on Thursday. All right, our next flyer is, I told you she was on here, Madeline Blair. Madeline Maddie Blair was last seen on April the 4th of 2025 at her grandmother's residence in Johnson City, Tennessee. She dropped her baby off so she could go hang out at a friend's house, but she never returned. Madeline is 18 years old. She has brown hair with red undertones. She has blue-gray eyes. She's 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. She was last seen wearing a maroon and cream-colored shirt, jeans, and black and white Converse shoes. If you have any information regarding her whereabouts, please reach out to the Washington County Sheriff's Office at 423-788-1414. Again, this is out of Johnson City, Tennessee. Washington County, calling all my Tennessee people. If you see this flyer, please share it out to help bring Madeline Blair home safe to her family. Jess says, according to her cousin, it's not a friend she was meeting, but someone she was speaking to online. Very interesting. I do hope they find her. I understand, Arctic. I hope your mom's doing good. I've been thinking about you. Hey, Dragon. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're doing good. We will definitely keep sharing this out for Madeline Blair. Next, we have Willanisha Smith. The Greenville Police Department is seeking the public's assistance in locating a missing 21-year-old female. Willanisha Smith was last seen on March the 31st of 2025 at her home in Greenville. This is, I believe this was out of Missouri, right? I gotta look and see if I've got an update on her. Mississippi, yeah, that's where it is. I'm looking to see if there's any updates on her. Let's see. I'm not seeing any updates right now. This says Willanisha was last seen on March 31st, but she left the residence and she requires medication. If you have any information on her whereabouts, you can reach out to the Greenville, Mississippi Police Department or Crime Stoppers. Calling on my Mississippi people. She's 5 feet tall, 142 pounds. She has black hair. It's medium length. She has brown eyes. Was last seen on the 31st around 9:30 p.m. at home, but she left the residence and she does take medication that she requires and needs. Good night, Cupcake. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you back on Thursday. If you get a chance, please do drop by. Thank you again for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. No worries, Michelle. If you see this flyer going around for Willanisha Smith, if you're in the Mississippi area, please share this out. Our next flyer is Cato Perry. He was missing out of Statesville, North Carolina. That's Rockingham County. No, this was actually Iredell County. Iredell County, North Carolina. And Cato was located safe. Thursday, every Thursday, we are covering a different state in the United States. And on Thursday, while we're live, you guys get to vote. It's subscriber's choice what the next state we're going to cover, Lila. So if you're in there on Thursday, you can volunteer a place that you'd like for me to cover. We covered Ohio last Thursday, and this Thursday we're going to be covering Oklahoma, and hopefully Arctic Fox will be able to join me and share some flyers that he wants to shine a light on, because that's his area. And then we're going to take another poll during our little intermission in that live stream to have people to say the next place that they want. And we're going to take a poll and vote it out. Let you guys decide where the next Thursday is going to be till we cover all 50 states, including sharing flyers from Mexico and Canada. So I hope you'll tune in, Lila. Oh my goodness. I'm sure there's a lot, Arctic, because I've been looking through all these groups and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a lot. Oklahoma has a lot of missing people for sure. All right, next we have Alexis Pump, missing endangered person out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Calling all my Tennessee people. The Chattanooga Police Department's Missing Persons Unit is requesting assistance with locating a missing endangered person, 18-year-old Alexis Pump. Alexis left home on April the 6th of 2025 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, around 12:40 p.m., wearing a red hoodie, blue-gray pants, and pink shoes. Alexis may not have the ability to return home without assistance. If anyone has information on her whereabouts or locates her, please call the Chattanooga Police Department at 423-698-2525. Again, Alexa is 18 years old. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She's 5 feet tall and weighs 140 pounds. If you see this flyer, please share this out to help find Alexis Pump. Dragon, we can vote on Thursday. Make sure you're there on Thursday to put Wisconsin in. I think we had a couple people vote for Wisconsin last time, but I think Texas beat them out. And we also have Rebecca Bullock. She was missing in Wilmington, South Carolina, and she was located. This is out of Anderson County, South Carolina. And again, she has been located. I always like seeing these flyers located. Such a relief when we get these located people. And my last flyer is this young lady right here, Peggy Reese. I had a friend send me this because Miss Peggy Reese doesn't live far from where she is, and she's missing out of Forsyth County, North Carolina, which is not far from my parents' house. So I told my friend that I would definitely share this out to help locate her. Peggy Reese was last seen on April the 7th of 2025. She is 90 years old, y'all. At approximately 4:40 p.m., Peggy Templeton Reese walked away from her residence on the 2700 block of Park Oak Drive in Forsyth County, North Carolina. She relies on a walker which she left behind in the home. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office is actively searching the area and request assistance from the public. I'm very concerned about Peggy. This post went up about 4 hours ago, and I had someone send it to me. So I wanted to make sure we shared this out. If you see Peggy's flyer, please share this out. I pray that she is found safe. Y'all, she's 90 years old. She cannot be out there by herself. Not in this crazy weather we're having. Not under any circumstances. You had a chocolate martini, Aries, and you didn't bring me one, honey? Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you being here. We've been we have shared out a lot of cases, y'all. But listen, you realize, you know why I can't share any more cases on here? Because I literally filled up my StreamYard with so many flyers tonight, it would not allow me to upload any more flyers. I kid you not. It said, StreamYard is full. You can't load up any more flyers on here to show. So this is all the flyers that I've got. Now, there is a couple of quick cases that was posted that I want to share with you before we hop off here, because they happened right as I was going live. So I'm going to share my screen so we can take a quick look at it, and I'm going to let you guys get on out of here. I got cheesecake in the refrigerator. I did good. I ate my grilled chicken salad, but I think I'm going to need a snack after all this. Okay, right here, we have a runaway missing person out of Cumberland County, North Carolina. That's up near Fayetteville. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office Youth Services detectives request the public's assistance in locating Destiny Howard. This is a picture of Destiny right here. She was reported missing as a runaway on April the 6th of 2025. She is described as an Indigenous female, 16 years of age. She has black hair and brown eyes. She is 5 feet 5 inches tall, 160 pounds. Unknown clothing, wears glasses, and has a nose piercing. Destiny was last heard from at 6 p.m. on April the 6th of 2025. She possibly left her home in a green Ford Explorer headed to Fairmont, North Carolina. If you have any information on Destiny's whereabouts, please contact Detective W. Lee at 910-677-5473, or you can remain anonymous and contact the Fayetteville Cumberland County Crime Stoppers at 910-483-TIPS. And that's 483-8477. I'm going to make her a flyer when I get off of here. But I just did see this one be posted up, and I wanted to let you know about this particular case. I also have another update that I need to share with you guys. So I want to go down here and click on this case right here. Of course, they're posting so many cases. I don't know if I'll be able to find the one I'm looking for. Here's the first one. We have a missing autistic person. Katrina K. French goes by KT in a blue Honda Civic SI. KT French is missing, and she's a frequent customer at a store, and one of the people had actually shared that. This is out of Catawba County area. Police in Maiden, North Carolina are asking for the public's help in locating an autistic woman who left a group home in Maiden, North Carolina. Katarina K. French, she goes by KT, age 28, of Maiden, North Carolina, left a group home in Maiden without authorization on Saturday, March 29th at 7:40 p.m. KT French is described as a white female, 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing approximately 130 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes. KT has autism spectrum disorder along with other cognitive health concerns. KT French left the group home with an unknown subject driving a blue-colored 2016 to 2020 Honda Civic Si. KT is known to frequent the Concord, Kannapolis, China Grove, North Carolina area. My husband has a lot of family members in this area, so we've been sharing out to people that we know. If anyone has information on Katerina KT French, please contact the Maiden Police Department at 828-428-5001, and I'm going to go make her a flyer as well. So I wanted to make sure to share those last two cases because both of those people are possibly endangered and need help coming home. So. Good night, Cold Case Crystal. I hope you have a good night and you're taking good care of yourself. I know you have a lot going on, sis, but I love you. If you need anything, reach out to me. Aries says, death is a part of all of our lives. Whether we like it or not, it is bound to happen. Instead of avoiding thinking about it, it is better to understand its meaning. I appreciate that insightful thought, Aries. And I appreciate all of y'all being here. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you to Haunting Haley for joining the membership. And I did gift out 5 memberships. Connie, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Chatty, thank you for the 5 on it. Flies, thank you for the 10. Nonsense, thank you for the $9.99. The 5 Canes, thank you for the $9.99. Kimber, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I just now saw that over there. Thank you for supporting this mission. I appreciate you so very much. Connie joined the membership. Vibrator gifted 50 memberships. Vibrator, thank you. Thank you once again for doing that. Kimber gifted 5. And then Vibrator, thank you for your donation. I really appreciate that to help with expenses. CLK, thank you. Elizabeth donated a membership. CLK joined the Dutch Bus. I appreciate y'all so much. Got a couple things I'm going to take us out here on. One more Judge Judy for us.
Where is the ATV?
I sold it to a friend.
The name of the friend and the phone number of the friend.
I don't have that on me.
That's too bad. Where do you live?
Omaha, Nebraska.
You want to get home?
Yeah.
Get me the name of the friend. Do you understand?
Make sure you're subbed up to all the wonderful creators that are in this chat tonight. And I will see you guys on Thursday. And don't
Welcome to
forget,
this crazy crew we call the Coffee Club. Are you the Insane Asylum? Grab your straitjacket and your padded room and welcome aboard.
I swear I've never heard anything so unhinged in all my life. You have to close out on that note. Remember, if you see something, say something. Let's share these missing stories with facts. Give these victims dignity. And sometimes we have to decompress. We have to take deep breaths because this is very stressful. But it's more stressful for the families who don't have answers for their missing loved ones. Share this live stream, like this stream. Make sure you're subbed up to the channel. I'll see you guys on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about missing cases in the state of Oklahoma with my special guest, Arctic Fox True Crime. If he is available, I hope he will join me. I do appreciate all of my members, and thank you, Mod Squad, for all the hard work that you did tonight, dropping all those links, doing all the amazing work. You are so appreciated. I do appreciate all of my members and subscribers. We got to fight the good fight. It takes a village to keep these faces out there. So I hope to see you guys around on YouTube. Make sure you steer clear of the crazy drama because I'm telling you, it's gonna start amping up again. If you want to get the breakdown of what's happening with a lot of these channels, make sure you're subbed up to Nonsense because she walks it back. She beats them at their own game using their own words. And that's the beautiful thing about it is the facts matter, even when you're trying to correct people's misinformation. So I appreciate you all. And until next time, take care, guys. Bye, y'all.
Animal ambition in the world of smoke and mirrors, man, I think I'm a magician. Cause it's easy to make magic, but when it's right or wrong, it's much harder to make decisions. All I need is the green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like we all on the same flight. Nothing but victorious. B.I.G. we must be notorious. P.I.C.'s the selfies looking glorious. It's hard to capture the strength of a million warriors. So my attitude is DeLorean. Back to the future. If you don't shoot, you don't score. And this is war, so make sure they salute ya. So much adrenaline, there ain't no ignoring us. Tell me, can we live? Tell me, can we breathe? Cause we'll sacrifice sleep if it means staying awake. Will help us live the dream. All we need is the green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like we all on the same flight. Tell me, can we live? Tell me, can we breathe? Cause we'll sacrifice sleep if it means staying awake. Will help us live the dream. All we need is the green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like we all on the same flight. Animal ambition in the world of smoke and mirrors, man, I think I'm a magician. Cause everybody's a follower, following the Kardashians or following religion. But me, all I need is a green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like we all on the same flight. Banging out ridiculous, stars align, the grind is meticulous. Hard to find, the lights can be blinding. With this much shine, it's hard to stay ambiguous. So I tell them to leave witnesses, cause if you see it, you'll believe it. You believe it, you'll achieve it. We achieve it, that's when we hit euphoria. So much adrenaline, there ain't no ignoring us. Tell me, can we live? Tell me, can we breathe? Cause we'll sacrifice sleep if it means staying awake. Will help us live the dream. All we need is the green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like we all on the same flight. Tell me, can we live? Tell me, can we breathe? Cause we'll sacrifice sleep if it means staying awake. Will help us live the dream. All we need is the green light. If you ain't ready, you'll get left, cause I promise my team ride, and we ready for whatever. If wings are made of feathers, then let's let our soul fly like